let you off easy this time. Forget about your cockeyed dream.
But you know it's not a dream. You just want to keep me from talking because you're in on it. Don't forget, you're the ones who got me fired up about this. Ironic.
You want to battle it out? Fine, but first you'll need some evidence that'll stand up in court. I'm not worried.
This won't be the end. Not yet. I won't let it be over.
How serious is it?
How's he doing?
Stabilized. Dad, are they gonna be okay?
I don't know. Are you the one who found them, Masaya?
Passed out in the clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
G-Study, the Game Research Society. They didn't respond to my voice.
Did you notice vomiting by either one of them?
No. So, they're okay, right?
Doctor!
Mai, hang on!
Get him to the ER.
Mai! Hey, I just came from your house. No one was there. Are you still feeling under the weather?
I'm fine. I'm just ditching class.
Come on, Mai. Hey, you have to come to school, so show your face already. I know there are a lot of rumors going around, but,
Rumors?
well, you know, lots of things. Everyone has been really worried about you.
Angry too?
Angry?
You know, Uchiyama and people in G-Study. The room, it was sealed off, wasn't it?
Yeah, but there was no choice. Tomonari's medical condition hasn't changed.
That would mean he's not awake.
It doesn't make a bit of sense to my dad. He thought it might have been caused by heat exhaustion. But that wasn't the circumstance here, was it? No. And besides, you regained consciousness shortly afterwards.
Not him, though.
No. That isn't what I meant.
I'm going back to school tomorrow.
Great. Here's your tote bag and violin. Besides, they shouldn't be left lying around forever. Say, aren't you cold? You really should dress more warmly when you're walking by the river.
It's that sound.
Huh?
If I go by the river, I don't have to listen to that sound.
want to show you something. Have a seat.
But I...
Please. Violin? Practice? Half an hour, okay? At least 10 minutes. Hey, you don't play games, do you? Go on, try it. I'll bet you'll love it.
I'm not so sure. It looks hard.
Nah, it's not that hard, honest. I've put together your own character.
What do you mean?
Watch now. I'm not bad at this if I do say so myself. But I'm sure not as good as the descendant of Fiona.
Hello, Mai speaking. Oh, hi, Dad. Yeah. Huh? She's not home yet.
I see. Sweetie, about next month.
You can't come home?
No.
All right, I understand.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I promise I'll be home for the first anniversary of Grandpa's death. Please let your mother know that. I heard you haven't gone back to school yet. Are you still not feeling well? Mai? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Good morning. Hi. Hi. Hey, did you see it? Huh? Come on, hurry, hurry. Oh.
Miss, are you the girl that passed out at school? Hey, hold on! You are, aren't you? And that other kid they carried out, the one in the coma, was he your boyfriend?
Why should I tell you? What business is it of yours?
So were you playing a game at the time?
I don't know. Mai, you're back. Poor thing. I hear you've been through hell. Are you okay now? I'm glad. But what about Tominari? Wasn't he kept at the hospital? I suppose. You suppose? Excuse me, wait a minute. Aren't you going out with him? Well, you seem awfully calm about it. Amazing. What's wrong? Did I make you upset? I really didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm going to the girls' room.
You don't have to act so frightened. You'll hurt my feelings. I'm sensitive. Hold on. Don't you want to know the reason why you and your friend collapsed?
Know the reason?
The world. Familiar with it?
Mai! Who's this man?
Me? An acquaintance.
What's that mean?
I'm Junichiro Tokuoka. My age is 34 and I'm presently unemployed. No address due to circumstance. Do you want my hobbies and body measurements?
Hey, only club members allowed in this place. Please leave right now.
Who do you think you are? Some knight saving the damsel? Easy, down boy. I'm going. By the way, it isn't healthy to play games all the time, kids. Bye-bye. See you later.
Are you sure he said the world?
Yes.
Did something happen during the game? Knowing Tominati, I wouldn't put it past him to try something reckless for thrills. Do you remember where you went, Mai?
What do you mean, where?
Like the area keywords.
I don't know.
Well, what do you remember then?
I think we were in a place that was like a town square.
The root town. And then what?
That's it. That's all I remember. I can't help it. It was my first time playing the game.
Something happened between you and Tominati, Mai?
No, nothing. Even so, I mean, what if something did?
Well...
I've been busy.
Did you hear that they announced the set piece for the competition?
No, not yet.
It's supposed to be pretty tough this time.
I'm sorry. I'm in a hurry right now.
She's beyond hope, I'm afraid.
Now, Kie.
Oh, come on. It only means that there's one less rival, right?
Oh? Oh.
He's with the CC Corporation? Really? Him? What's up with that?
So, what should I do now?
Look, Mai.
Uh-huh.
You can always choose to do absolutely nothing at all. Let the man go mind his own business. And besides, my dad wants you to come in for another checkup, just as a precaution. And
What?
I want to stop worrying too. Did I say something funny? See ya. Oh, hey, sis.
Masaya, do you know if the rumors are true about Mai, that she might give up the violin?
Where'd you hear that?
From a senior in my class. She quits, and that class will suck big time.
Hello.
What do you...
That guy, Tokuoka, he's not part of the CC Corp anymore.
Huh?
I called their customer service center and harassed them for information. I was transferred 1,000,000 times until they finally told me he has nothing to do with our company. He quit 6 months ago. That's it. I thought the sooner you found out, the better. Well, I gotta go. See you at school. And by the way, I know I should keep my nose out of this, but don't quit the violin. Even if you stop going to music class, keep playing, okay?
Kay.
Everything's normal. Aren't you glad?
Doctor, I was wondering about something. Can subliminal information cause somebody to lose, consciousness?
No, Mai.
It's impossible? You sure?
Subliminal suggestion itself is rather similar to an urban myth. It never produces results like those often heard about. It's been medically debunked. Don't tell me. You think it was the game that did it? I recall that you claimed you started to feel ill when you were playing a game, and the next thing you remember after that was waking up at the hospital.
I'm not making up a story.
Yes, however, Masaya informs me. This world game, well over 20 million copies of it have already been sold worldwide. Think about it. Use your common sense on this. It's just absurd.
Why? I don't understand. Why didn't he wake up?
You're okay. Wait a minute, kid! Settle down! Look, I'll let you go. See? Please don't scream out. I'm begging. You swear? Mm-hmm. Promise? Mm-hmm. Okay, then.
What are you doing?
I came to see your boyfriend. I had to look at him.
If you don't stop lying, I'll scream my head off.
Why won't you believe me?
Imagine the panic if it got out that someone went into a coma because of a game. Is that why you're trying to threaten me?
You got the situation all wrong. I don't have anything to do with CC Corp, Mai.
I know.
Huh?
You quit and then cut yourself off from them, so you could carry out your rotten scheme.
Swell detective job. However, you're completely mistaken about me, and the one major point where you're way off base is in the fact that I'm on your side.
Maybe I'll scream after all.
No, don't. Come on, Mai. Be reasonable, will ya?
Back off!
Huh? Look at him. I wonder if he's in the game right now. Maybe he's still fighting some battle. Won't you please help me out on this, Mai? Well, what name did he use? Tell me the name he played under, Mai.
It's Sieg. S-I-E-G.
Password?
Mai Minase.
Huh? Of course. I should have figured. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I accidentally opened up his mail out of habit. Kyo and Yuki-chin.
Are you familiar with them?
Do you remember which server you had used?
No.
You mentioned this was your first time playing. It was probably Delta, I'll bet. If I check the computer log, bam, we have the answer. Take that. Here you go. Want some more? Not again.
Wait, why are you so quiet? What did you mean by again? How long have you been doing this?
Say, here in Japan alone, there are at least 6 people in Tomonari's same condition. The victims were all playing that game when they went into comas, and so far, no one's come out of it. Do you hear me? Not one. What happened during the game? Tell me, why is it that you managed to come back safely?
I don't know. I can't remember. Who's there? A sound. Where are you?
Wait, what? A and C major scale?
The ah sound. It's used for tuning musical instruments.
That's what it was.
Huh?
Nothing. So you're saying you heard that before you fell unconscious?
Yeah.
But I wonder...
It was the sound that's been nagging at me all this time, but I'm still having trouble remembering. At any rate, I'm positive I heard it in the game.
When you came to at the hospital, the first thing you said was, ah.
I did?
That sound you made must have been the musical note A in German. You know, from their alphabet, A, B, C, A, B, C. It could be that you weren't able to remember this until now because you were protecting yourself from it subconsciously somehow. Even so.
The sound had nothing to do with me collapsing?
I wouldn't consider it advisable to jump to any conclusions just yet. Besides, you have extraordinary hearing, don't you, Mine? Are you absolutely positive it was a sound within the game? If I were you, I wouldn't dwell on it too much. Mai, do you happen to know the meaning of Tomonari's character name?
What, Sieg?
There's a strong player in the game. I've no clue who he is or where he's from, but he calls himself Ball Monk of the Azure Sky. Hipper than Dave.
Could it refer to the sword of Siegfried the Ball Monk?
You know a lot.
Grandpa, he really loved operas, especially Ring of the Nibelungen.
Wagner?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll be darned, it's Siegfried.
Guess so. He told me that instead of the sword, he would become the possessor. Tomonari's awesome in the game. He sure gained power rapidly. And hey, isn't Siegfried a guy who's supposedly invincible?
What happens if Tomonari never comes out of his coma? If he stays like that forever, growing into an old man?
No way. I swear to you, it won't happen. I can't allow him to remain like that. I'm the one guilty of first turning him on to the world.
Hello, Minase residence. Hello.
Ah, good, you're still there. Listen, I want to apologize for my awful behavior yesterday. It wasn't very gentlemanly of me, and I'm terribly sorry. Will you forgive me? Yeah? You will? So we're okay, right? Hey, wait, don't hang up! Ah, so now that we're on friendly terms again, I have to impose upon you for a favor. Can I go into the
clubhouse?
The G study room?
If that's what you call it. The place where you both passed out. You see, I want to test the game out one more time in the same environment under the same conditions.
What?
Well, perhaps we're the only people who suspect that the game is responsible for these collapses and comas. Come on, I need you to work with me here.
I need time to think about it.
What is the matter with me? Jeez, I'm dumb. Sorry. I'll never do it. Again. Well, not for a while. I mean, I'm sorry.
I didn't mind, really.
You aren't upset?
Mm-mm.
Yes!
I have to go.
Huh? Look at this mess. I want to show you something. Have a seat.
But I...
Please.
You're kidding! I don't believe it. You're still in touch with that man?
Yeah, but...
Is he somebody you should be trusting?
Trust him? Who knows?
Oh, my. What's the matter with you?
What's wrong with me wanting to know? I need to find out exactly what happened in that game. It's something that I feel I have to do.
You have to sneak into the clubhouse in the dead of night with a shady middle-aged guy who stalks you?
Don't put it that way.
Come on, will you think it through for a second? It's merely a game, Mai. And it isn't possible for someone to go into a coma because of it. That's just dumb. I'm mystified as to what was going on in Tokuoka's head when he felt compelled to tell that bizarre stuff to you. But I am sure of one thing. He's up to something, Mai. The man is suspicious.
I see. I've made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I was relying on you far too much.
Hey, wait!
Let's pretend we never talked about this.
Mai!
I'm sorry. You're home early. What's up, Mom?
Hello, Mai. I've only a few minutes. Then I'll head back. Don't just stand there. Come, sit down. I heard a rumor today that you're not going to music practice. Please explain. I know you've been through a difficult time. That's why I gave you some space and said nothing while you stayed out of school. However, the violin is a different matter. How do you expect to become a soloist this way?
I've never even considered being a soloist.
There you go again.
Mom, it's true.
We've already had this conversation. You told me you had every intention of becoming one.
I simply told you I liked the instrument.
Well, if it's simply a hobby to you, give it up.
Why do I have to choose?
Your late grandfather was enough hobbyist for this family. If you're going to continue playing the violin, you must keep a goal firmly in mind. All right, Mai?
Sorry, Mom. You're wrong.
I see. Your veins obviously carry your grandfather's blood. I'm leaving now.
Mom? Wait a minute!
You won't need music classes anymore, Mai! So you won't need your violin either!
Stop it! Mom! Mom!
Hi.
I want you to answer one question.
All right.
What's your reason for doing this?
What's the reason? It would be just the same as yours. Because I'm also extremely curious to know precisely what happened on that day at that particular time, in that field.
But why?
Huh? Hey, you said one answer. And I gave it to you. Well, let's go. It's pretty secure. Oh, I almost forgot. Why? You're a fast runner, right?
You mean Mai?
Yep. I asked her to go out with me. Hey, let's keep this between us.
I'm surprised. You told me you didn't like her.
Actually, I always felt it was she who didn't care for me.
Well, you picked on her.
That was boyish expression of affection.
Maybe she thinks you'll start picking on her again if she turns you down.
For reals?
Take it easy. I said maybe.
I hope not. Man! Nah, Mai isn't the type to say yes over something like that if she didn't mean it, right?
Maybe not.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's past visiting hours.
Now, how should we go about this?
I know a way.
Huh? Hey. Hey, hang on. Wait for me. Break in? For reals?
That expression, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't use it.
Huh? Where is that? Got it. Oh my goodness.
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Is this it?
It's because it's a program that you're involved in, isn't it?
Huh?
Why didn't you finish what you were saying earlier?
Must I?
When someone asks a favor, they usually explain the whole reason for it.
My entire reason was fear. I'm afraid of why and how something like this could happen. It's frightening that nobody ever noticed the problem. And it's terrifying I failed to spot it the entire time. I'm pissed off at the morons around me. Oh, and I suppose pissed off is unacceptable also?
Are you incognito?
In what? You use lots of difficult words. How old are you? Well, no matter. We're going to be seeing some more of Zieg for a variety of reasons.
But wait a minute, wasn't Zeke...
Everything has a back door. There's one to the clubhouse, and even to this game. It's the same in the real world as in the computer world. Whenever someone goes missing, there are always traces that can be followed. The last place they were seen, a verified time they were reported missing. If you grasp the outline of a void, it will gradually become a clear picture of the real image. So long as his data is still left on the server, then we have something to go on. My Minase. There you have it. You gave his login name and password. Therefore, it was relatively easy to locate his data. And then there's this. You've seen it before, haven't you? Zieg 2. It's like a clone. The name is different, but the contents are the same. This is the town you went to in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the risky part. In order to recreate the same circumstances from when you played this before, you'll have to access along with me.
Yeah, I figured.
Huh? You did? Are you sure you want to do this? You might lose consciousness again, and it's possible that you won't wake up this time.
The chance of that is the same for you as well.
You're right. Let's forget about it and go back home.
A good plan.
You're joking.
You're right. Don't worry. I'm not gonna collapse on you. I have the sound.
So are you ready to go out on the field now?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's do it. The keywords are chosen, hopeless, nothingness. Yeah, it looks like a run-of-the-mill playing field.
Something's here.
Yeah, that's a minor character. The enemy characters are normal too. Do you happen to remember which way you went, Mai?
No.
Want to check out the dungeon?
If there's something we discover, does it mean Tominati will regain consciousness?
Well, I have to be honest with you, Mai.
That sound!
Sound? I hear nothing but the background music.
It's coming!
Huh? What is it?
Run!
Which way? Where's it coming from?
From the left!
What? Where?
Mr. Tokuoka! Stop! Mr. Tokuoka! Mr. Tokuoka! Snap out of it! Masaya! Hurry, he needs your help!
What happened? The world? Mai, is he?
It's okay.
Yeah?
He'll wake up pretty soon.
And you, Mai?
world isn't merely a game. I've learned that it's something more.
If not a game, what?
I'm pretty sure this man's looking for the answer to that. And me. He came out of it. See, I told you, Tomonari will wake up too. Mr. Tokuoka?
That hurt.
I know how you feel. Are you all right?
Hey there, partner. Are you ready to quit?
You quitting?
Nope, I'm not. We've only just begun.
Only begun.
Ha!
Yuki? Going somewhere?
Yeah. Bye.
What are you upset about?
Nothing.
Okay, cut the crap.
It gets to me that Mom and Dad were so opposed to it. But now that they're going to be grandparents, Miho is their only topic. Forget about me.
I gave up on acting to run the family business.
Yeah, that's because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to get married.
Wait.
Give her a message for me that I won't be home for dinner tonight, would ya?
Hey!
You loser. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm still in Tokyo. Yeah. Would it be a problem if I'm a bit late for our meeting? Mm-hmm. Well, there's a place I gotta go to. Give me 2 hours. Thanks. Sorry.
Oh, all right. Fine, in 2 hours. You know you owe me one for this. Uh-huh, yeah, right. 2 hours bites.
Where are you? Ah, here you are.
Oh.
Yes, I'm certain I really heard it.
I'm sure you're right. Still, that's just hard to believe. Yeah, of course I know the library has a search engine that is linked online to the network, but it's important to try finding something at your end.
I'll try what I can.
Here's what I think. If there is something in the world, I suspect it was already inside the previous version, Fragment. And CC Corp put it out in the market never knowing that it was in it. If they had known, I'm sure even they wouldn't have sold something that potentially dangerous to an unknowing public. If that's it, the Fragment developer is the guy to investigate. Maybe he's the key.
Mr. Tokuoka? Are you there? Mr. Tokuoka? It cut off.
Oh, that's great. Now what?
Everyone, please stay calm. We are investigating the situation. We apologize, but for your safety, we must ask everyone to evacuate the building. Please follow staff directions calmly.
Please don't run! Calm down! You cannot use the escalators! Please take the stairs! Please follow instructions!
A and C major.
communication disruption. And now... No way. Can't be that. Out of range. Well then.
This way, people! This way! Hurry! Please proceed quickly without pushing!
Hey, that's the wrong way!
I wouldn't go if I were you. There are far too many people that way. And besides, there's no way out if you go in that direction.
Tell me, how do you know? Why are you so sure of yourself? Hmm? Who are you?
I just work here in the building, up on the second floor. This way.
Hey!
Just my luck. We would have been able to get out without a problem if we'd been on the first or second floor.
The automatic doors won't open if the power's out.
We'll break it.
That's thick reinforced glass. I don't know how strong it is, but I'm willing to bet it won't go that easy.
Even if it is reinforced, the store windows on the first floor and the second floor balcony windows should be the regular household breakable kind, right?
Hey, it's not opening.
You aren't having second thoughts, are you?
Not really.
The others who went toward the escalator are hardly better off. It's nothing but complete chaos where they've gone. Way too many people crammed in at once. If their fear and anxiety pass the breaking point, mass hysteria is likely to erupt, and that's the last place where I want to be. Crushed within a freaked-out mob.
Same here. I don't want any part of it.
In that case, we'd better come up with another escape plan.
Maybe we're better off here. Can't we just wait it out?
Sure, why don't you call for help on your cell phone?
Oh, I forgot all about that.
I don't think we can count on help from the outside. The computers upstairs are connected to the servers at the main office, but they went down just before the alarms went off. And considering that cell phones are now useless, I'm feeling this may not just be something that's happening here. This way, come on. Lift the other side.
Oh. Hey, do you think the network is responsible for all this?
Well, I guess you're not a complete idiot.
Hey!
All right, let go.
Damn. issues. Give me information, damn it!
Do you know a lot about the net?
I only go online now and then, so I can't say I'm an expert. Why?
Right before the whole thing happened, I saw a field from a game flash on the theater screen for a split second. It was weird.
We're living in an age where even streaming cinema is quite common.
But don't you think that's strange? The name of the game that appeared is The World. And there's rumors that it's infected by viruses and other stuff.
Urban legends?
No. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine went into a coma while playing the game.
Is something burning?
The idiots didn't even turn off the oven before they bailed out.
Maybe we should hurry.
Hmm?
Don't you know? The food court is on the first floor. Remember I said earlier that we could get out easily if we were on the first or second floor? As if things aren't bad enough, we've got a new problem. If more ovens were left on, it's just a matter of time before a fire breaks out. And on top of that...
Stop there. I don't want to know. I get it. We better get our butts out of here fast.
Fine. Forget it. I won't say it then.
Here it is, Harold. The epitaph of... So he's the one.
Now! If we can pry open these doors, we can see what floor the elevator stopped on.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Go! Well, is anybody going down?
Thank God I got through.
How do you do? I'm Mai.
We can do that later. Where is Yuki? Is she all right? I saw on the news that something awful is happening in Yokohama. Isn't she with you?
I was in Tokyo researching something, and Mr. Tokuoka is heading over there now, but I haven't been able to reach him on his cell phone. What do you mean, something awful?
It's just coming in. I called you hoping to find out, but never mind. Please, would you keep trying to contact Mr. Tokuoka? I'll hunt down Yuki.
Sure.
The number you are trying to reach is either out of the coverage area.
Hey, did you hear? They say that Yokohama's under attack. Terrorists? Don't know, but it's been cut off from the rest of the country.
Well, I'm sure you'll make up your own mind and decide what you want to do, but just sitting around isn't gonna help you at all. If you want to die here, that's fine with me.
What? For real? Come on, it's that serious?
That sure is the way I see it.
But how? Why is this happening?
Well, if we die here, we'll never be able to find the answer.
This is too much to deal with. I'm going mental here.
Up there.
Huh?
Let's say for the sake of argument that a fire breaks out. The system malfunctions, or an air conditioner with a temper blows out hot air somewhere. That's when that will turn on. Now, if a large amount of carbon dioxide is expelled, guess what?
Can't breathe, suffocate.
I'm not keen on that idea.
But wait! What about all those people on the escalator?
I guess the only thing we can do for them is pray.
But that's so mean!
Teacher's pet.
Huh?
An honor student and everybody loves you. Oh, you might use a swear word or two, nothing very dirty, but that's as far as you'd go. Neither bad nor good.
Hey, that's not very...
Well, what the hell do you expect me to do? We'll be lucky if we get ourselves out alive.
Oh, all we have to do is tell them about this escape route.
Go ahead then. I'm not gonna stop you. But I'm leaving. Oh, just one more thing. The acrylic surrounding the escalator won't even crack.
Acrylic? No way then! I'm not turning my back on them! Let go! Don't worry about me! Get out!
Let's go. Hurry! Ready? Go! Hold tight. And don't look down!
Did you reach him?
Not yet.
I see.
Do you think I should go to Yokohama as well?
No.
But
I don't want to lose contact with you too, Mai.
I'm sure they're both all right.
Yeah.
You all right? Oh. My ankle. I think I sprained it. Hmm? They're thick. Why don't you wear contacts?
My eyes are sensitive.
Do they get red?
Mm-hmm.
That's one more thing to worry about. I guess the escape plan's a success. Huh? Oh.
Guess this is the end of the world. What could have caused so much chaos?
Second coming of Pluto's kiss. Because when computers abandon us, then all hell breaks loose.
Hey, where are you going?
Home. Oh, yeah. By the way, I lied. The wall of the escalator, it isn't acrylic. I just wanted to see your reaction, so I made the whole thing up. They're fine, they'll get out. Well, I think. Sorry, it was mean.
Why did you...
Aihara. That's your name?
Hmm? Yes, have we met somewhere before?
Yeah, a while back at Miho's wedding. I recall that you weren't wearing those Coke bottles, so I guess you couldn't see my face that well.
Miho. Are you a friend of hers?
You could say that.
That's why you decided to help me?
Who knows? I hadn't planned on helping you. If it bothers you, just think of me as some woman you ran into. Hopefully, this will be the last time we run into each other. Because you remind me too much of what I used to be, and it's not a very pretty picture. It's not any of my business, but you should always wear glasses.
Yuki?
You're Tokuoka?
Oh, thank God.
Don't thank God me. You're over 6 hours late.
I'm sorry. Forgive me, but I had problems too, you know? Well, never mind that. Have you been waiting here the whole time?
I admit I was tempted to go back home, but a lot happened. I mean a lot.
What?
That.
Huh?
Does this have anything to do with the world?
Well, hopefully not, but it could be.
And still virtually no one is aware of what's happening.
Yes.
Well, now that I'm aware, what do you think I should do?
So then, can I rely on your cooperation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm fine.
Hi.
Yep, she's standing right next to me.
Don't worry, everything's cool.
It's mine.
I have Kyo on the line.
She's on the phone. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. I'm okay. So how'd it go? Huh? Something named the Epitaph of Twilight. What the hell is that?
Wait, I've heard of it.
Huh?
That's Kyo's territory. She might know it. You recall the background the prototype of the world is based on? It was the Epitaph of Twilight, right? That's the one.
By territory, do you mean expert?
That's right.
All right! Hey, I think we just caught the enemy by the tail here.
Wow, really?
Yeah, hope so.
What? I'm confused. Did you catch that?
Yes, I heard him.
What does it mean?
I need to speak to Mr. Tokuoka right now.
So why did they come to Takayama of all places?
My parents said they could work anywhere, as long as there's a network, you know?
Oh, I see. Soho.
The so-called literary profession. The depth of culture is amazing here. It is so rich in folklore. A real gold mine, but...
Yeah, but what?
I don't know, maybe it's me, but sometimes I feel like this place is just too inside.
Inside? How do you mean, inside?
Was there some reason you wanted to meet out here in Hida?
Well, if I'm going to come to Takayama, I might as well see the sights. Not exactly mild weather, though, is it?
This is midwinter. Besides...
Huh? Ah, you mean this. Huh?
Helba.
What have we got here? I would like to discuss some matters concerning recent incidents which have occurred in the world. I apologize in advance for any inconvenience. If you are interested, meet me at the place where the carpenter's daughter sleeps. Helba. Helba? Is that a character in the epitaph?
Helba is the queen of darkness.
Really? That's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
That she's a legendary, notorious hacker.
Interesting. But I don't like it.
You want to expand on that a little bit for me?
In the epitaph, Helba's a strategist. She has lots of information and knowledge. She's much more ingenious than a Peyron, king of the light. And now this hacker's using her name for some reason. Very interesting.
And? That's what you don't like?
Look at the timing of this message. It means this Helba knew exactly when you and I were planning to meet.
Well, I suppose it could just be a coincidence, but then again, you may be right. Someone could have hacked into my mail, or yours.
There's something else.
Huh?
They say if you delve too deeply into the epitaph of Twilight, strange things begin to happen. Very strange things. It's like the 100th tale in the 100 stories. You understand?
Mr. Tokuoka from Tokyo.
Huh?
Mr. Tokuoka from Tokyo, you have a phone call. Please come to the front desk. Mr. Tokuoka, if you are in the building, please come to the front
tell someone you were here?
Kinda eerie, isn't it?
What happened?
The bastard. He had the nerve to ask me how committed and dedicated I am.
It was a man?
Yeah, he said he was speaking for Helba. Said his name was Bith the Black. Another character from the Epitaph?
That's Helba's retainer. That means they're active. They're not just watching inside the net. I don't like this. I mean, I really don't like it. And that's why I'm going to pursue it.
The place where the carpenter's daughter sleeps. Here?
They say when this 3-tiered pagoda was built, the palace carpenter killed his daughter and buried her underneath it.
Well, that's rather,
Well, it doesn't look like anyone's around this place now.
Oh, hey, Mai, what's up?
Nothing. I just didn't understand the email you sent me.
Email?
Please go to the place closely related to Sadako. What's that mean?
Wait a second. When did you get that email?
A minute ago.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'll call you back later, Mai. You know, this could be a big problem for us.
It's some kind of threat. Is that what you think?
It's probably to demonstrate that Mai and possibly even Yuki are both under surveillance.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
What if Helba's a cover? Someone from CC Corp could be using it as a warning.
I don't really think it's them.
They don't want us sniffing around. Maybe they're just saying CC Corp is off limits.
It's not their style. They wouldn't beat around the bush. If they ever want to threaten us, it'll be direct and very ugly.
I guess you've got a point. But why then? Is there a reason we're being led from place to place?
To find that out, I guess we'll have to keep following this Helba and her friend. Bith the Black, or whatever his name is. Which leads us to the Sadako thing. What is that?
I have no idea. I never heard of Sadako.
Well, of course I know there's a character named Sadako in that horror movie, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Horror movie?
Yeah, she's some kind of psychic.
I get it. Then it's over here.
What? Wait a minute. Hey, you know where it is just from that?
This is Professor Tomokichi Fukurai of Tokyo Imperial University. When he researched clairvoyance and spirit photography, he became so passionate that he was ordered to take a leave of absence because it was inappropriate to conduct research of that nature. He was originally from right here in Takayama.
A local boy, huh?
Hida is a mysterious place, isn't it? It's inconveniently located in the middle of the mountains, but people have lived here since the Jomon era. And the other day, some school kid told me the story of the Okame stone beneath the Ebizaka streetlight.
What about it?
That's the end.
Huh? No, no. What do you mean that's the end?
I'm afraid that's all there is to it. But, you see, after enough time has passed, even something like that can become a legend here. I'm referring to the power of this place, this land. This is where Dr. Fukurai was born. Growing up here may have given him a different perspective, a different paradigm than other people.
So you think there's some connection between that and the Epitaph of Twilight?
Oh yeah, a paradigm shift. I see. You're right, I never really thought of it like that.
I think you need to fill me in. What is the Epitaph of Twilight all about anyway?
It's about a race of sprites. They cast no shadows and are unlike anything you've known before. But this race is being devoured by a woe known as the Cursed Wave. They are in despair on the verge of extinction, and the wave is advancing closer and closer. It's relentless, nothing can stop it. Then, when there's no other hope, Apeiron, the King of the Light, and Helba, Queen of Darkness, join forces, forging an alliance to strike back against it.
Yeah, but they have no way to fight it, right?
There's a legend. It says, when the wave emerges, 3 beings with shadows will set out in search of the Twilight Dragon.
So these beings can't fight the wave, but the dragon can.
The beings are 1 human and 2 half-sprites who cast shadows. They set out on a journey to the Wavering Peninsula at the edge of the world. Halfway through the journey, they're assisted by 2 allies, Philly the White and Bith the Black.
That's Bith. Got it.
But why did he send us here?
Hey, mister. Are you Mr. Tokuoka? I don't think I'm mistaken.
Hmm?
And ma'am, you are...
That doesn't matter. I've been sent to give this message to Mr. Tokuoka.
Dual-sided demon?
Victory wish? Lady, where'd you get this?
Fearful. So fearful.
Wait! Who asked you to give this to me?
Fearful.
Ma'am! Hey!
She's afraid.
What's she scared of? Hey! Wait! Hold on!
What was it? Dual-sided demon leads us to Senko Temple, but victory wish?
Hey, forget it. Don't look at me. I don't even know what the dual-sided demon thing is all about.
It refers to a powerful man from Hida in the mythical age. This warrior had 2 heads, 4 arms, and 4 legs, representing good and evil coexisting in one body.
Jekyll and Hyde with no on-off switch.
So if you put it all together, you think there's some significance to all this?
How do you mean?
I mean, following all these clues around Takayama, what's the whole point of it?
Like I said before, I don't know, but think about it. We solve a small puzzle piece which leads us to a new location, where we find some kind of clue that points us to the next location. Now, doesn't that remind you of something?
An RPG?
The truth is, we don't know what the rules are here or who we're going to run into at the end of this thing. But that's the way they want to play it, you know? I'll take it as far as it goes. What the hell? I'm thinking we should just fasten our seatbelts and enjoy the ride.
Well, if that's the case, we'll have to call on our strategist for inside information.
Huh?
My mother is the editor of a local magazine. You'd be surprised how much she knows about this town.
That's, Sakurayama Hachimon. That's the shrine where it originated. Yes, Lord Takifuru Kuma, who came to exorcise the dual-sided demon, built it for his victory wish. Shall I send you some documents? Okay. By the way, I got a call from Mr. Hokiguchi in Kofu a moment ago. He said he saw you walking with some middle-aged man.
Who are you with, Kyoko?
He's a guest from Tokyo. I'm just showing him around.
He's middle-aged?
Mom, does that bother you?
What is it?
It's Dad.
I'm on my way home from a meeting. You two want a ride? You came all the way from Tokyo about the epitaph of Twilight? That's a strange coincidence. You're the second person today who's into that.
There was someone else here?
He was from out of town. I just had a meeting with him. He wanted me to translate the whole thing.
Really? So did you take the job?
No. I don't want to get involved in all that.
Do you mean because it's the 100th tale of the 100 stories?
Not just that. There's also the problem with the original text.
That's right. I forgot all about it. You never heard the story of how the epitaph became public.
Huh?
It first appeared on the personal website of a writer named Emma Wieland. But it was only online for a very brief period of time. Hardly anyone saw it. Eventually, some high-profile fantasy researchers and occultists became aware of the work. But by that time, Emma had died tragically, and the original version was lost.
She died at the age of 28 in an automobile accident.
Yeah, that's right. And several of our most dedicated followers pieced together sections of the text, restoring about 70% of it.
But then came the release of The World. Shortly after its release, someone posted that its prototype, Fragment, was modeled after her work by the genius programmer Harold Hewick. Of course, that changed everything.
Yeah, I get it.
You understand?
Fakes and alterations. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you got it. Since it was first published in plain text format, anybody could easily alter the content, so her work was butchered and everything after The World is atrocious. You can't even bear to look at it. Even if the missing portions of text were found, it would be extremely difficult to separate the original sections from the fakes.
That's why the full scope of the story, the true story, is still unknown. That's it, the epitaph of Twilight.
So, this guy who asked you to do the translation, what was he like? I mean, if you don't mind my asking.
He was very well dressed, but he had a strange attitude. Seemed kind of gloomy.
You have his business card? Ichiro Sato.
Talk about a fake name. Ugh.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You think Ichiro Sato and Bith are the same person?
Maybe. Well, since we're here, let's take a look around before we go to the next spot. So, were Emma and Harold acquaintances?
To Emma, yes. But to Harold, she was much more.
Unrequited love?
It probably was. I don't have many details about Harold's life, but I have the impression that Emma loved his talent, but not him. When they first met, Emma already had a lover. He was 20 years older than her.
What?
It seems that she was very beautiful, but also very high maintenance.
A rich girl?
Her family ran an old winery.
Really? So, how does the winery girl meet up with Harold, the computer genius?
There was more to Emma than a girl from a rich family. She lost her mother at an early age, and her father died when she was 18. According to the will, her uncle was appointed as her guardian, but the uncle decided he wanted to get his hands on her inheritance, so he kindly offered to adopt Emma as his own child.
What a lowlife.
Yeah, but Emma was too smart for him.
She refused?
Mm-hmm. But the inheritance was in a trust. It was set up so she couldn't access it until she turned 20. So she decided to go to nursing school to support herself until then.
Ah, good going, Emma. I'd fall in love with a girl like that, too.
Unfortunately, on the morning of her 20th birthday, overwork and stress finally caught up with her. She started coughing up blood.
Blood in her lungs?
She was lucky. It didn't get out of control, and the coughing stopped pretty quickly. But on the advice of her physician, she checked into a health resort in southern France. That's where she had a supernatural experience that would influence her entire life from that time forward. That's it. And soon after that, she moved on to Rudolf Steiner's work.
Anthroposophy.
Yes, it's all coming together, right?
If I remember this correctly, Harold was trying to forge a true relationship between humans and computers, and he used anthroposophy as a starting point.
Meanwhile, Emma was immersed in the same philosophy, trying to understand the meaning of existence. That was when she started writing the epitaph of Twilight.
As Harold was developing his own design, Fragment. I still don't get it, though.
Yeah, something is missing. It still doesn't explain the things that are happening in the world.
Is there anything else?
Well, yes. But I can't really say how much of it is true. It's impossible to verify the story.
Go on, I'm all ears.
When Emma had the auto accident, apparently she had called Harold and she was on her way to meet him. Of course, he had no way of knowing she died. They say he waited for her under a large ginkgo tree on top of a hill.
Yes?
Kyo, what's this about?
You mean the email?
Yeah, email. It doesn't make any sense.
Sorry, it's for me, but I had them forwarded to you.
Would you mind reading it to me, Yuki?
You're being weird. Okay, here it is. The cross of smoke rises. Lake of water sprites. I think that was it.
I got it.
Hey, is Mr. Tokuoka with you? He may not look like it, but he's pretty rich, you know. Make him buy you dinner.
I'll take it under advisement. See you later, Yuki. New location.
We have to go all the way back down, huh?
This place has caught fire several times over the centuries, but one time, the rising smoke formed the shape of a cross.
A cross over a temple?
That's why it became an urban legend. Oh?
Looks like this is the final confrontation.
Past here, there's a lake where water sprites appear.
Very well thought out.
Pleased to meet you.
Bith the Black.
Ichiro Sato.
Ah, you already know my other name. That makes things simpler.
How so? It's a fake name, isn't it?
Of course.
You're getting on my nerves.
Names are just symbols. I'm sure you're aware of that. For example, Kyo, Kyoko Tono. And Zig, and Tomonari Kasumi. Though they're different names, they all stand for the same thing.
And what do you stand for? What is it that you actually do?
I'm a representative. I told you that at the beginning when we spoke on the telephone.
Right.
Of course, Queen Helba has many clients.
Hackers have clients?
Now, that isn't like you, Mr. Tokuoka. Hackers also make excellent security analysts and cyber investigators. Isn't that right? Why don't we sit down and talk? Perhaps over lunch, we can try the local cuisine.
They don't have Hita beef in this town? Or Hoba miso? Oh. No. We have to come here of all places.
Please feel free to have your favorite dishes later. Together.
I'm fine here.
The portions are skimpy. I can't even taste the meat. Can you?
Let's talk about that later. I was saying that when Harold designed the fragment, he based it on the epitaph of Twilight. But if he'd merely modeled the fragment on the worldview laid out in the epitaph, that would not have produced the chaos that's now occurring in the world. Do you get it?
We're with you. So what did create the problem, Einstein?
Simply this. To put it in a nutshell, Harold brought the outside into the inside. That's what we presume. So the boundary's wavering. Severely. Of course, you understand if the wavering continues to increase, the results could be devastating.
Can you simplify that so I can swallow it? Ugh. You doing that to make a point?
Inside and outside, religious and secular, divine and worldly, they go together. Every society places the world in order through the concept of opposites. But these elements can never be separated into two wholly distinct parts. There's always a gray area where distinctions blur into ambiguity.
Tomonari Kasumi was also known as Zig. Physically, he was in Kanazawa when he lost consciousness. That occurred inside the game, though of course he exists outside the game. So then we must ask the question, Where was his consciousness at? The inside or the outside?
Do you see now?
Huh?
It's possible to explain it either way, from inside or outside.
Uh-huh. They say reason and plaster stick to anything.
Exactly.
Huh?
With that in mind, however, to make it stick, you must use force, and you must control that force. That's the true nature of boundaries. In anthropology, they have a name for this. Liminality. So, you still with me?
Liminality?
Well, this is slightly different, but can I try?
Sure.
When my family moved here from Suginami, we were new here, so we were outsiders that came to the inside of Hida. My parents chose to assimilate, to get inside the community by working at it for 2 years. Although, I'm still on the outside somewhere.
So your boundaries are wavering as well, is that it, Kyoko?
Perhaps. But this isn't where I belong. My heart isn't here.
So the answer is simpler than you think.
What do you mean?
You merely separate the outside from the inside. Isn't that right? You're autonomous, an outsider who'll leave this city in time. Fortunately, the outside that Harold brought inside the game also seems to be autonomous. Like you, it hasn't fully assimilated. You see, if that turns out to be true, then all we have to do is help it along.
Yeah? How?
If you want to know that, you'll need to make a commitment. No more wavering. Worst case scenario, we'll be identified as criminals and they'll come hunting for us. So, you still want to know how?
Yes, tell us everything.
What if I asked you to pretend we never had this conversation? Make it a blank slate.
Ultimately, we'd lose our ability to fight back and CC Corp would move in, destroying the server and burying the whole thing in total obscurity.
You're kidding.
That's what CC Corp intends to do. If they aren't stopped, the clues to saving the coma victims will be lost forever. Our next contact will be on Christmas Eve in Urayasu.
This has gotten totally out of hand.
Even if we never face the worst case scenario, we are still committing a crime.
And you still want to do it?
I know where I'm going now. This is my game.
Here you go, the Eidomai Chimpura special.
Yo, I've been waiting for that.
You got it.
The rest of the world is celebrating Christmas, and we're eating on this tiny dinner cruise ship. It's not much of a party.
Don't be like that, Yuki. We were invited here. All you can eat, no charge. You can't top that. Huh?
Well, if the cruise came with a pass to Tokyo Disneyland, and a hot-looking boyfriend, and I didn't have to do anything else tonight, then I wouldn't complain.
Yuki, this is a very serious matter.
Okay, I'll just start getting nervous, and by the time we start, I'll be a total head case.
Oh? I think I'm a little seasick.
Looks like Mai's already getting nervous. Hey, do you think we can really do it?
We've got 2 high school girls, 1 middle-aged man, and Yuki. I guess that kind of makes us something like a second-rate Charlie's Angels, you know what I mean? We certainly can't turn back now.
Right on schedule. Everything's ready for tonight.
We're on for tonight.
Maybe we better postpone it.
Kyo, we're not the only ones involved in this, you know?
I can do it. I'm okay.
See ya.
You got it.
I checked out your story about those things that you were telling us.
You didn't believe me?
Well, I like to make sure of things myself. Some of the players' character data, their volume is much larger than the system's specifications.
That's true. However, if you track them for an extended period of time, the data volume reverts to normal size.
Really? Does that mean the data's being exchanged inside the system without permission?
Well, yes. That's what it would indicate.
That's the outside that Harold brought in.
The outside? Afraid I still don't get what that's all about.
Harold was in love with Emma Wieland. We believe that after her death, Harold may have tried to put his love for her into a tangible form.
This won't be the end. Not yet. I won't let it be over.
You're talking about Fragment, right?
This is only a theory, but we believe Fragment was merely a container. It may be hard to understand this, but what he tried to create was a child. His and Emma's child.
You're kidding!
A little girl.
Wait. Listen, don't you think that's a bit much?
I'm only speaking figuratively, of course. The child we speak of would be an AI.
Artificial intelligence.
Yes, an AI. A being that can learn and make mistakes like a human. The ultimate AI.
That tolerates wavering. I get it. The inflated data was the player's persona, which was stored in their profiles.
That's right. In the game, characters, enemies, equipment, even the fields are equal in data.
The engine that Harold designed passes various persona data to the system via money or equipment that's traded in the game. That data's the raw material from which the AI child develops. That was the idea.
So where did Harold's calculations go wrong?
I'd say he probably didn't know very much about women.
Huh? What does that mean?
As the data exchange went on, the system itself came to possess an artificial persona.
An artificial maternal mind. In other words, she's an individual system, but she only exists to give birth to the AI child. The moment the child is born, her function is completed, so essentially she would cease to exist.
Its own survival? That's why the system is refusing to give birth to the ultimate AI child?
Yes, the system is using every means to prevent this birth. That's it. I suspect it's the underlying cause of the incidents in the world.
That thing, that ultimate AI child thing, better be worth all this trouble or someone's got some major explaining to do.
We can only hope that whatever it turns out to be, it's something extraordinary. Something we've never seen before.
Do you mind if I ask you something kind of basic?
No, go on.
You can get to this place by regular roads, right? So why'd we bother coming by sea?
Yuki, weren't you paying attention at all?
Huh?
The Maritime Information Support Center is fully functional. You may not see any guard stationed there, but trust me, there's a security system in place.
Doesn't look like it.
They only have a small budget for seaside security. That's why we came from the sea. It'll buy us a little time. So I heard.
Yeah, but I thought Helba was supposed to be some kind of super hacker. Why can't she just hack into their security system and shut the whole thing down?
You're forgetting about the network crisis, Yuki. The malice of the world is affecting everything now. It's not just on the net anymore. We have to be very careful so it doesn't spot us.
I don't want it to pick up our moves, not until the last possible moment. I hope everyone understands that.
Let's get going, all right?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
You're still sick?
She's just nervous.
Hey, Mai, it's okay to feel nervous.
I'll be all right.
You can be sure their security team will be here to check this out. If we're lucky, they'll think it was some kind of glitch or false alarm, but if we're not lucky...
I don't want to think about it.
All right, let's go.
Hey, hold on!
How much time do you need to set it up?
20 minutes.
10 minutes.
Impossible.
If you say 20 minutes, you know it will take 25. But if you say 10 minutes and take 15, that's okay.
Say again? He can be really annoying.
Hey, I'm here because I want to find out more about the outside that Harold brought into the game and understand exactly what it means. But why are you here?
Same as you. I want to know.
To know what?
You know.
Yuki? Sorry, can you get me some coffee?
What? Over that way. There's a vending machine. Come on, I'll go with you.
I can go by myself, thanks.
Why so snappy? I thought you were supposed to be best friends and all that.
I think it was someone on the internet who said, if you want to stay good friends, just meet in cyberspace, not in person.
I don't think you can really be friends with someone you never met before. It's not the same.
Stupid cute.
Somebody get the phone?
Hello? I understand. It was Mr. Sato. He said that a security team is on the way.
Hey, I'm back, Kyo!
Be quiet.
Let's get this over with. Right. The sooner the better. No one's gone in or out since early this evening. You want to go in and check? Probably another false alarm. Yeah, there's been a lot of that since the network crisis happened. This is Megafloat Maritime Information Support Center.
Wait, look.
Huh?
It seems that someone used the vending machine about 5 minutes ago.
Even with this state-of-the-art hardware, there's still too much data to handle. Oh, it's okay. Yeah? Yeah.
We have a problem.
Same here.
That's not good.
That's all you got to say?
There's no time for chatter. Send Kyo over to me.
I told you I've got problems here.
She can't help with your problems. You're the only one who can handle that end of things. Send her over.
You know, I really don't like him.
So they know we're here?
That's putting it mildly. They'll try to track us down.
So are we gonna have a real battle now?
Get serious. This isn't a joke.
Kyo, listen. Huh? This is the kind of game that you can't reset. We'll have to find a way to get through this together.
Sorry. Seems like I always yawn when I feel nervous. My mom used to always get mad when I did that. Says I wasn't serious.
You yawn when your brain needs oxygen. Take a few good deep breaths. How is it?
I can't tell yet.
Even my old remedies don't work on you. Oh well. Well, let's see. Could you start monitoring the game, please?
Okay.
This isn't funny.
I know.
We need to buy time for Mr. Tokuoka so he can get that server online and functioning. That's our main goal. Everything depends on it. Understand?
Yes, sir!
All right, let's do it then.
You seem happy.
Me? Yeah!
Why's that? I don't get it.
Because the old me's already dead! And the new me is on a really exciting mission, doing stuff with you and Mai and that funny guy, Mr. Tokuoka.
If they catch us, they'll treat us like common criminals.
If that happens, we'll fight CC Corp in the courtroom.
Huh?
Right?
Yuki, you're a scary girl.
If this doesn't work, that's it. There's no other options. It's working!
What did you do?
Distributed processing. Since I got so many machines, why not use all of them? How about you?
There doesn't seem to be anything happening yet.
I think we've got enough time.
No problem back there. What's going on here?
That real battle thing you said isn't funny, Yuki.
Hey.
And we're ready. All we've got to do now is link up to Helba's server.
Mr. Tokuoka,
Yes?
they're coming.
I'm on it.
You've got to hurry.
Follow me to the control room. You too. Hey!
I hate this. I wasn't supposed to be doing this at all.
Quit complaining!
All right, hit it.
I don't believe this.
We've spotted a suspicious boat on the south shore. Stay there and keep watch.
You two, go back to the squad car.
Are you sure?
You heard me. We'll handle this.
Tomonari?
What happened?
I don't know. It just started all of a sudden.
Tomonari is fighting inside of the game.
Huh?
They'll head for the fire escape.
Huh?
Ignore them.
But
They can't get away from the mega float anyway. Get moving.
Mr. Tokuoka, I can't hold on. Everyone will vanish.
The setup is accurate, and there's nothing wrong with the wiring. There's no reason for this. It should be connected.
Help me, please.
Mine!
you two. You know what happens now.
Are you okay, Mai?
Unfortunately, we're out of time.
We can't stop.
But
Everyone was there fighting. I saw them. There was Tomonari who's playing Zieg, and somebody else showed up named Orca. If we stop now,
No, we won't stop. There are no errors on this end, so there must be a problem on the other side. If that's the case, you know what we have to do.
Don't tell me.
What is it?
We have to discard the other server.
If you can pull that off, then this system will completely replace the original server. But if our timing is even a fraction off...
Then everyone could go into a coma. They'd be permanently lost. But it's the only hope we have.
Huh? That's strange.
Mr. Sato, let me do it.
Hold on. I'll contact the other side.
I don't want any part of this.
Move your feet, not your mouth.
All right, let's do it. She says she'll leave the timing for us to work out.
You know you'll need to react faster than light.
You're not gonna put up a fight, are you?
You can if you want, though.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, he'll live. Come on, Mai, hurry!
Stay right there.
What the hell?
Good evening. Pleased to meet you. Excuse me. This is my business card.
You're a network security analyst?
Yes. I'm afraid our tests have revealed a number of serious breaches in the security system for this facility. I'll provide you with specific details back at the main office.
You trying to tell us you're supposed to be here? Huh?
Of course.
Run! I'll handle this! Kyo, get them out of here now!
Mr. Tokuoka! Are you two just gonna stand there and let everything go to waste?
Hurry! Go for backup! Mai, listen. Will you give me a chance to take care of things for once?
Let's go!
Intruder spotted in container block! We need backup!
Just couldn't leave it alone.
Stop right there! Damn you!
Let's go!
You got it!
Hey! Come back here! You know I've got you!
I told you I caught one of them. I've got him right here. How should I know how many there are?
We'll talk about that along with the other security issues. Shall we go now?
Hey! Hey!
So, you don't know what happened after you guys left?
Everything should be okay.
How do you know?
Because that's the will of the new being. The ultimate AI, the one that's trying to be born.
It's snowing.
It's Christmas Day. But you know Mr. Tokuoka is...
Hey, how you doing, comrades?
How are you doing? I guess we lost all our evidence, huh?
Did not. All right, let's get something to eat, something really good.